Should you consider the A7C at all? So there's a lot of hype behind the A7C because of the flippy screen and a little bit more compact form, but does it really merit the upgrade from an A7 III? I would say just by looking at the specs, because I obviously don't have the camera and lots of you don't have it, it's very difficult to recommend the camera just by looking at it. If you already have an A7 III, it's a hard pass for me because the specs look very similar. We're talking about the same number of autofocus points, ISO performance, 5-axis stabilization. We're talking about the same video specs, 4K 30 with the same profiles available to you, same battery, pretty much the same size. It's as if you got your A7 III and you chopped off the front. It's not so much more compact than your A7 III already is. Same sensor, megapixels, with exception of the real-time focus, which is a very good upgrade. The A7C is very difficult to recommend unless you're starting from scratch and you're about to add your first full frame, and of course you need the flippy screen and you don't have the workaround like I have worked out, which you can see in this video. If you're a content creator and you're barely starting or moving from systems, the A7C may make sense because of the flip screen and it just has the latest firmware upgrades. But if you already have an A7 III or something similar from the 3 versions, it's kind of hard to recommend it, especially because it doesn't have the 2 card slots. Just some thoughts on the A7C. In short, unless you're really moving from one brand to another, or you're adding an extra camera, maybe a backup, maybe a 3rd or 4th camera, I wouldn't say the A7C is very compelling. Because the A7 III already has offered so much and it's already 2 years old, as well as the A7R III. We're basically not getting a good enough upgrade. I would wait until we see the A7 IV and see what it has to offer.